We're live. Okay, we're live. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. Oh, every day it's a scramble. I'm scrambling. How you guys doing today? Welcome to Wednesday, April the 11th, 2018. My goodness, I'm busy. Oh gosh, I'm so busy. It's unbelievable. I'm trying to keep up with everything and stay ahead of everything for you guys. And there's just lots going on. And that's why this show is on every day. Fantastic. Welcome to the show, Traveling with Bruce, on a Wednesday evening in Eastern time. I guess from my Floridians, it's 5 in the evening now. Late afternoon, whatever we call it. Here in Creston, it's 2 in the afternoon. It's a gorgeous sunny day here, close to 55 degrees, and it's mainly sunny. The clouds that are up in the sky are white, puffy type. I like those clouds. I hate those gray, dark ones. So it's good. It's more better. It's just more better. And welcome all. Thank you, new subscribers, new viewers. The channel continues to just grow. The last, I think, week and a half, the channel has really kind of picked up a bit of steam here, and it doesn't show signs of abating. So I'm very happy about that. Of course, trying to reach as many people as we can. I think we have a lot of topics to cover and important news. So some days more important than others. There are days where we just play trivia. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'm on twice, 5 and 8 o'clock. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, trivia, travel trivia. We always have fun with that. Any of you guys have never been around for that, you got to join in. The big guess is always Tokyo. I know one of my viewers, Debbie Emanuel, she's guessing Tokyo for every question I have. And yet, when she had the chance to guess Tokyo, was it last night or the night before? She didn't do it, and she blew it. Oh man, you can't help people. I do the best I can for my viewers. Anyway, if you haven't figured it out by now, we have a lot of fun here. This channel is talking about travel. We love talking about cruise ships, cruise ship holidays, the news, deals, new ships coming out, just you name it. Anything to do with cruising, going on the ocean, on the high seas. We talk about that here. We also talk about travel in general. Sometimes we talk about airports and other things, but we seem to revert back to traveling on a cruise ship. We all love to be on a cruise ship. This channel is attracting a lot of new viewers who've never cruised before, and that's perfect. I am so happy every time a new person signs in that says hi to me. By the way, if you've noticed, if you're watching this live, you're noticing this chat thing move because people are typing in where they're watching me from, what the high temperature is today, where they are, what's their weather like, and then the questions start to come in about just what's going on in the cruise game. But for new cruisers, you have found the right channel for you, because we love talking to newbies. We love to help you guys out, help you figure out and decode what everything means. There's just so many terms in the cruise ship business, and there's just so many different types of cruises, and there's so many prices that you can be paying, and there's so many packages you can get, and then there are all these excursions, and what do I do here, and how do I do that, and where do I stay even before my cruise? And you've come to the right place. So welcome to Traveling with Bruce. And like I said, if you're new, you by all means sign and tell us where you're watching from, and tell us you're a newbie, you've never cruised before, or tell us you are new and you've already booked a cruise. Tell us the name of the ship you're on, and where are you going? Are you going to the Caribbean? Are you going to do a cruise in the Mediterranean? Are you doing a repositioning cruise? And then the gang will say hi to you. And if you have any questions, fire away. If I can, of course, I'll try to answer, of course, if I can. And if I don't answer it quite to my viewer satisfaction, they'll kick in and start saying, well, Bruce, you could also say. But if I can't answer the question, I throw it back right at my gang here who follow me almost daily. And there's a whole bunch of experience on this channel in the cruise game. And someone may have the answer on the spot, or during the show, someone's Googling and coming back at me going, oh, I found it. And then we'll give to you the answer. It's rare that we don't answer a question on this telecast. We haven't, I don't know if we've been stumped yet or given a trick question. There are those. You never know. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for the newbies, for all of you who are new to my channel, I have playlists on my YouTube channel about, of course, cruising, how to find a deal, how to book a good cruise, how to avoid paying way too much when you're on the ship, what can you bring on board, um, stuff about not to forget, how to pack. We talk about how to pack for the cruise, what you should think about there, some of the essentials, some of the things you would never think of. We've had discussions about. A lot of my folks here have tricks of the trade. They've got some really unique stuff, like bringing duct tape. Yeah, bring a roll of duct tape with you. Yeah, we're not kidding. Yeah. Why? Because sometimes ships rattle a little bit and the seas can be a little choppy and the closet doors start to rattle and keep you awake at night. Duct tape will fix that. There's all kinds of tricks. How to hang up your clothing in your bathroom and how to keep your towel on your lounge chair out on the deck. You need the clippers, and we got tips and tricks galore. So if you're new to cruising, you've come to heaven. I really have. You've come to the right place. My channel, just to give everybody a heads up who doesn't know, it's now, as of tomorrow, is my 8-month anniversary. I'll have been a YouTube creator for 8 months as of tomorrow, the 12th of April, because it was the 12th of August I started this channel. I have no sponsorship, no following, no experience. I am not a travel agent. I am not paid by the cruise business. I'm not paid by anybody to be here. This is my full-time job, though. Talking to this screen, talking to this little camera up here. Hi. Trying to imitate Nemo from time to time. But I don't have a day job. This is my day job. And October, after about 3 months or so, I reached monetization under the old rules of YouTube. And I had 10,000 views. Hadn't done a live stream yet. I didn't start live streaming until January. Just doing regular videos, but I was pumping out a bunch of them. And I hit 10,000 views in October and got monetized. Started earning about 8, 12, 15 cents a day in advertising revenue. American money, don't forget. That's, I'm in Canada. That's big money. And then in December, I think it was December 13th, I hit 100 subscribers. That was a big day. That was huge. That week prior to that day was big because I was doing the countdown on every video I was doing. I was doing a daily video. Still not a live stream, but I was doing a daily video every day and posting it. And my regulars were catching on, and it built. And then we just went right past 100. And by Boxing Day, the 26th of December, hit 150 subscribers. 50 more in only 13 days. It took me 4 months to get the 100, 13 days to get 50 more. Unbelievable. The channel just was going, getting exciting. And then I decided over the Christmas break, I didn't do a video for about 6 days. And I thought, I get back early January, I'm going to start live streaming. I'm going to bite the bullet and give it a shot and see how it goes. And I started January the 6th live streaming. I was around 185 subscribers, maybe 200. And after a few bugs and figuring out a few logistics, it started to work out. And love talking to my subscribers, love talking to my viewers, love talking to the audience in general. And I love the fact that I can talk to you about what's going on today rather than have to wait 3 or 4 days until my next video comes out, or I have to edit 5 stories out of the way and just talk about 1 or 2 only. Here I can just talk about what's going on all the time and share with you the latest, and you can share with me what's going on too. It works beautifully. It's a two-way street. January the 17th, just to kind of wrap you up with the history of this channel, I was still monetized, and then YouTube came out with a major announcement. They were going to clean house, going to get rid of a whole bunch of lousy channels, a whole bunch of copyright infringers, a whole bunch of hate videos, and just you name it. I mean, every kind of character. They decided that's it. We're cleaning house, and while we're at it, we're going to up the ante with regard to the monetization pool. So, in order for you to be monetized as of the 17th of January, they said that instead of having 10,000 views, that's out. Now the deal is you have to have 1,000 subscribers and you have to have had 4,000 hours of watch time on your channel as a whole in order to be monetized. Can't have one or the other. It's got to be both. And they gave everybody 30 days to get there. But the catch was, and there's always a catch, They said that for everybody who had already met those numbers, you were monetized and you would stay monetized. For those who weren't there yet, that was me. You have to get to 1,000 and 4,000 hours of watch time in a month, which was, in this case, it turned out to be February the 20th. And at that point, you're in, but you're out. And so what it means is you're in if you get there with those two levels, but you're now under automatic review to make sure you're adhering to the policies. Well, you know, I've been adhering to the policies since October. All of a sudden, I don't adhere to the policies, even though I have the numbers. Anyway, on the day they announced this, January the 17th, I had 225 subscribers. It was nowhere near 1,000. And I had 3,400 hours, something like that. So I was only 600 hours away from the time, but I was 775 subscribers away from the subscribers. And so that day or the next day, I did a video to my viewers and I told them what was going on. And I put the word out, I need subscribers. Anyone who's just watching this channel and hasn't subscribed, please subscribe. And they started to subscribe. A whole bunch of people just jumped in right away. And within a week, I was at 450 subscribers. It was just incredible. You know, after 4 months to get to 100, in a week, I added like 250. It was crazy. And then they just kept coming. It just kept coming and coming. And every day on my live streams, we were updating where we were at. And February the 19th, the day before cutoff day, I was at 925 subscribers in the morning. And at the end of the day, after my live stream on the air, we broke 1,000 subscribers that day. It was just fantastic. It was a subscribe-a-thon, and it was fantastic. And I was exhausted. I slept so long. That was a long day. Anyway, now as of last night, I had 1,695 subscribers as of yesterday's show when I went off the air. Right now, 1,713. We broke the 1,700 and just kept on going. We've added 18 subscribers since yesterday evening. Another 1% growth of the channel again today in 24 hours. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you all 18 newbies, but all 1,695 who are already here. And I can tell you that out of all 1,713, 1,613 of you are less than 4 months old. That's how new I am, and that's how fresh this channel is, and how many subscribers have joined in just in the last 120 days. It's just incredible. And I'm humbled, and I am honored, and I'm excited, and I'm pumped up, and I'm jacked up, and this is great. But I'm still not monetized. It's now been 8 or 9 weeks since the 20th of February. This is April the 11th. I'm still not remonetized. And a million others like me are not remonetized. So I have no income coming in from YouTube from any advertising. Those of you who were a subscriber of mine before the 19th of February, you were all used to the fact that you see commercials at the beginning of my videos. But I was upfront about it. I would tell you on every broadcast, that's how I make my money. I get paid by commercials. Haven't had a commercial on my channel since the 20th of Feb when they cut it off. And no indication for an exact date, only an approximate. They're saying by the end of April, they think they'll be done. So I might be going another 3 weeks or almost 3 more weeks until I get remonetized. I have no idea. So in the meantime, I have been surviving off the generosity, or partially surviving off the generosity of my viewers, because my wife has a day job. Without that, I couldn't do this. My wife works, her name is, well, we call her Jen, like Jennifer Aniston, you know, because she's a dead ringer for Jennifer Aniston. Not that I've ever proven it, but just take my word for it. And she kind of likes that I call her that. She likes the fact that she's compared to Jennifer Aniston, and that she doesn't mind that we call her Jen. So my wife, Jen, is working, and Bruce here is working doing this, and I get super chat contributions from a number of you, and I just am so appreciative of that. And I've had a few folks join my Patreon site, which is kind of a monthly contribution site where you can pledge $3 a month to my channel. It's like 10 cents a day if you want to do that. I got about a couple of people, 4 or 5 people doing that, not too many. I really don't do much on the Patreon channel. It's just a lot of work and I don't have the time. But a few folks just contribute to that as another way to help me out. And then I've been selling these here, these sports medallions and these sports necklaces. I haven't been selling them. I've been giving them away. It's a gift. Any contribution to my channel of $10 or more US, you get one of these. Just tell me the team you want, and I'll mail it to you. If you check out this video or any of the videos I've done in the last month or so, you'll find in the description below all the teams that I've got available for these guys, and all the teams I have available for here, I definitely have available here. But I do encourage you that if you do make a contribution of $10 or more, you'll be sending me an email anyway with your address. Tell me the team you'd like, even if you don't see it, and I'll check and see if I have one for you, and I'll let you know with email what's going on. Okay, so that is that with what's going on. Okay, first, I want to get that out of the way, just get you up to speed. Channel's 8 months old tomorrow. Now, today's a big day. Today, I launched something else. For you folks, you want to help out my channel? I got something for you. I have finally started this, and it's early days, and I'm using my wife's tablet to show you what I'm talking about, so bear with me. Okay, here we go. If you notice, any of you who come to my channel, you'll notice this is my homepage. There's my banner, of course. There's my smiling little face when I didn't have hair, because I used to shave my hair all the time. Now I've kind of grown it back, although there's nothing there. Anyway, on this side over here are logos, and if I scroll in, you'll see them right here. There's a Twitter feed for my channel. There's the Patreon, Instagram, PayPal, and right over there, there's a new one right there. That little red dot over there, that's called Redbubble, and that is my internet store. All right, so if you click on that, you end up coming to a page that looks like this. It says Redbubble up here. It's got my familiar logo that you're familiar with. And if you scroll down the page, you'll come across a couple of images down here, and you're going to see, I'll just do it this way. There's a photo here from St. Thomas, but there's a logo here and a logo here, and look what Brucey did. This, with the help of one of my greatest viewers, is a logo that has been put together for my YouTube channel. And now you touch that logo, and look what you get to do. You can get yourself a t-shirt. How about that? You can look at a coffee mug or a travel mug or a telephone case. There we go. The logo is on everything. And so what I did, I took some photos today. Here's one of the models. It's not me, as you can plainly see. It's not me. Here's somebody wearing one of the shirts, and they're available in some cases, they're available in 17 colors. And so here's the same logo with a different colored shirt. Sorry for the poor quality. You can view this at your leisure on my homepage anytime you want, and let me know what you think. There's different colors. I have men's shirts. I have women's shirts, tops, hoodies. There's a young lady wearing one of the fitted shirts there. Same shirt, different color, different color. I'm going to go through this quickly because this is a god-awful quality. There's the logo, a second logo I put together, again with the help of one of my favorite subscribers. And here's what it looks like on a shirt, different colors. And these are available for purchase through the Redbubble site that links right to my channel. And any of you are interested in that, there's a nice, looks like pink one there, a red one. By all means, come on over and pick something up. Here's some other items here: coffee mugs, stickers. We call it merch in the YouTube trade. Bruce has merch, and so if you got the time, peruse all you want, and if you find something you like, order it. I don't handle any of it. It's completely done by an outfit that has distribution centers in the United States. They have a distribution center in Canada. They have distribution centers worldwide for other orders from wherever they're coming in from. As far as I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, and let me know how it works out. If any of you try to order this, I'm assuming it'll work in your home currency. You have to, type in. They have a checkout thing. If you ever shopped online, you'll know what to do. And eventually, I'll have my own here, and I'll be wearing my shirts. And I've got other designs, logo designs, being concocted and constructed, and hopefully the first two will catch some interest, and that'll just help fund my channel further. So there you go. I'll be coming out with special edition shirts as time goes on. The first anniversary of the channel, the first cruise that I'm going to have, the first meet and greet, I'll be producing custom-made product for that, and I'll keep you posted on all of that as we go. I'm a newbie at all of this, so forgive me if I don't sound technical or like I already know what I'm doing. Thank goodness these people do. I've checked them out. A lot of YouTubers use these guys, and a lot of t-shirt designers use these people. I think it's brilliant. If you order a product from them, you're ordering it straight from them, and they're handling everything. And I get an email from them telling me you got an order for this or that, and then I can keep an eye on the status of the order, and I can't screw it up. They handle the returns. If there's anything wrong with the sizing or design, you contact them, and they'll either have you send it back or they won't, and they'll just send you another one. These people are excellent and consumer friendly from everything I've been able to figure out. But I'm dying to hear if any of you ever take the plunge and order one of these. Let me know how it works out, because I'd be really curious to know, of course. Anyway, there is my little spiel for the day, and it's time for me to say hi to the gang, because I'm how many minutes into the show? 18 minutes into the show. I got to shut up. Okay, hi. Jim Thomas at 4:35 this afternoon was not only saying hi, he's sending me money. Jim, I love you. This is awesome. How is everyone doing this fine day? He says 55 and cloudy here in sunny Anderson, California. And he sent me, look at this amount. He sent me $5.05. I don't know why 505, but I know. Did you send me 195 the other day and you're rounding it out? I'm not sure. He'll tell me. Thank you, Jim Thomas. I really appreciate it, of course. It all helps. Bob Hollis, not to be outdone, Bob Hollis comes in. Hi, Bruce, Jim, and all. 75 and sunny in Atlanta. Beautiful day. And then he sends me $5. So bang, bang. I had 2 super chats right off the bat. You guys got me smiling already. I'm just shaking my head going, wow, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. Debbie Emanuel is here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Bruce. Yay, super chats from Jim and Bob. Clouds today and a high of 60 today in Northern California. Debbie is one of my strongest supporters and has sent me super chats constantly, and I just cannot thank her enough. I thank all of you so much. Bob Hollis saying hi, Debbie. Bob Hollis is throwing a few emojis out there. Debbie Manuel, hi, Bob. Paul Wilgus is here. Hi, Bruce and all. 60 here in Virginia. This sounds to me like spring weather is showing up. It's starting to pop up everywhere. I'm hoping this is a pattern that will stick around. Valen Martinez is here. How you doing? Welcome back. Debbie Manuel, dang, I will never live that down. Tokyo. I told you about Tokyo. We'll do it tomorrow. You can shoot at it. You can give it a shot tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on the next trivia show. Iskew Park. Hi, Bruce. Hi, my fellow suburbs. It's Iskew in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. It's +2 Celsius and sunny. Not as warm as yesterday, but it's still on the right side of the plus minus scale. So we'll take that. Steve Bartley, 78 Fahrenheit in Greeley, Colorado. Could have snow on Friday. So these squalls can still come through town, certainly in Colorado at elevation. Yeah, got to watch for that. Steve, welcome. Enjoy the weather while you got it. Thomas Henry, hi all, 58 Fahrenheit in Richmond, Virginia. Fantastic, Thomas. Welcome back, sir. 58 is tolerable. I'm at 55, so we're kind of in the same neighborhood here. Seakeeper is here. Hi, Bruce, and everyone. 80 Fahrenheit here in Tequista, Florida. Windy and rather enjoyable, I would say. So welcome back, sir. Good to have you. Cam Wilson, hey, Bruce. Hey, everyone. Bruce, has there been any more information on the MSC Armonia crash? The only thing I found out is I was digging up some info. I tell you, I went on vacationstogo.com because I want to get some info on the ship, which I quickly figured out. It was built in, I think it was built in 02. So it's 16 years old. It had a refurbishment in 14, so about 4 years ago. It has very few balconies. It has about 130 balcony suites, and it has 260 inside suites and 300 and something ocean view suites. So it's one of those ships that was, the last, I would say, the last of its kind, one of the last of its kind that didn't have a majority of balcony suites. But it's been refurbished and it's, kept in fairly good condition. But I couldn't find a cruise on vacationstogo.com until December, I think it was 2019. And I'm wondering, why is that? What was the ship damaged? And they took all the cruises off the site? Like, did they just cancel it? Because I haven't found any announcements. And so I did a little more digging and found out, I know why. The ship actually starts and ends its cruises in Havana. Its home port is Havana, Cuba. And therefore, the Vacations to Go site out of Houston, Texas, doesn't have cruises available on it. It cannot sell you cruises or is not choosing to offer cruises starting and ending in Havana, Cuba. So there is less, how do I say it? Americans can travel more easily now to Cuba than ever before, but it isn't open travel. And so I think the website, vacationsgo.com, decided we'll highlight whatever cruises start and end anywhere else but Havana. Even if you visit Havana, we'll talk about the cruise. We'll offer the cruise, obviously, because there are Norwegian cruises out of Tampa, and also Carnival cruises out of Tampa that are going to Havana, Cuba and elsewhere. You can buy a ticket for that, but with the home port of Havana, nothing. So that was the first thing I noticed. Second thing I noticed is that the ship is on its way. It left Roatan later in the day, so they obviously did a thorough check to see what's going on. Found that it wasn't leaking water. They didn't puncture the hull, and it's functioning. And but nothing official has been released by the company that I can find so far, and it's on its way. And as far as news entities go, I kind of chortled a little bit. It was picked up first by somebody on Facebook, then the video got copied and was posted on YouTube. And then a bunch of YouTubers jumped on it, and they all had like a 40-second clip of this thing, a slow motion shipwreck. Like it's not entertaining. Like, it's interesting, but is it like breathtaking? No, it's just a slow grind against the pier. Anyway, I'm not criticizing. I'm just mentioning it's not Hollywood. How about that? It's Nicolas Cage does not want to be in this movie. This is not a Nicolas Cage movie, and this isn't a Speed 2 movie with Sandra Bullock. Isn't one of those either, because that ship came in real slow. But anyway, they did the check, and no damage that would prevent it from continuing on its journey. I have no idea whether the passengers were able to get off or on that ship or not. I would love to hear from anyone who knows anyone who is on that ship. Tell me what's going on. I'll pass it on. But as far as I know, the ship is now on its way to its next stop, which could be Havana itself. What will they do eventually? They'll probably get these cruises in when they get a little more time. Perhaps in Havana, they'll get a closer look at the hull right from that pier. But it won't go into dry dock, I doubt. But the next time it's scheduled to go to dry dock, or maybe in a year or 6 months, they may schedule a quick 2-3 day or a 1 week dry dock where they'll cancel a cruise, grab the ship, get it into dry dock, clean it up, get the scrapes out of there, bang out the scar or whatever it is, and it's cosmetic, and pretty it back up, and then get it out on the ocean and get it back to work, because that ship is making money. It's an older ship. Like I say, it's not one of the newer, fancier MSC ships, but I'd never heard of the ship myself. I mean, I've never heard the name MSC Armonia ever mentioned before, and now I know why. It's out of Cuba, and it's off our radar. So there you go. Valen Martinez, hi. I'm from Argentina. Oh, fantastic. I think I heard, you told me that before, and I'd forgotten. Valen, that's great. Thank you for coming back, as always. Mike Hamilton, hi, Bruce from Jersey, 58 degrees. Silo's here. Hiya, Bruce, 54 for the high, 45 for the low. Cloudy and rainy in Seattle. Over a partial hump, 199 days. That's right. You just passed the 200-day mark. 199 days to the bliss and the haven. Woohoo! So yeah, that's a big one. Still got 199 to go, but every day it's coming. Nina Frank is here from Sweden. Hi, Bruce. Happy 2 degrees Celsius that you're following my fashion tip. Oh, I've got the blue on. When babes from Sweden tell you that you look good in blue and you look good in white, what are you supposed to do? Wear pink? What am I, nuts? I mean, I got blue shirts. I can wear blue. Hey, Nina. It's great. Exlaposo. I don't know how to pronounce it. I want to say Mr. X or Miss X, but I don't know if it's a male or female. So I don't know what name. It's just X is here from Japan, from Tokyo. Morning, Bruce. High of 24 in Tokyo. Hopefully the massive winds from yesterday will not make an appearance again today. You had winds yesterday, and hopefully they're gone. Get out. Move on, go somewhere else. Welcome back, Mr. or Miss X, but welcome back. It's great to have you. Michelle Lucas, yeah, man, Jamaica today. coffee, rum cake, shopping, super sunny, Regal Princess, and Allure are here today. The life, she's on board the Regal Princess right now on her second of third of three cruises. She's two 1 week cruises in the Caribbean and then a repositioning cruise, I believe, to is it Copenhagen or Amsterdam? I'm not sure. One or the other. Awesome stuff. They check in with me every day. It's fantastic. MS Bit A is here, or Bidith. Do you have a Patreon? Yeah, I do have a Patreon page, and the link is on the top of my homepage. Click on that, and if you want to be a contributor, I ask for $3 a month, which is 10 cents a day. I get about 92% of that. Or you can contribute more. I have one who contributes more than that. But I don't have any like perks or anything. I don't give anything away on that site. I just set it up as a $3 minimum contribution once a month. And if I can get, a couple hundred people doing that eventually, great. Oh, that's just another little brick of survival, just putting them together as best I can. Betsy Lane is here. Hello, +5 in Hamilton. Welcome, Betsy from Hamilton. Weren't you just on a cruise? Aren't you back from a cruise? Let me know. Bob Hollis, jam making me sick, Michelle. Yes, the hubby on that cruise is, it may not be his forte, the jamming. Jamming make me sick. Bob, hi, Bruce, 73 in Pelham, Alabama. Go Tide. Cam Wilson, this is heaven for me. Laugh out loud. Just getting to hear cruise news is amazing, and I'm eternally grateful for you, Bruce. Thank you, Cam. You're too kind words. I really appreciate it. Got a little news for you guys today. We'll get to that. Scott Brody is here. Hi, Bruce and everyone. 93 days to our Alaskan cruise aboard the Celebrity Solstice. Can't get here fast enough. I believe it. Yeah. If I knew I were on the Solstice in 93, I'd be going nuts. Oh, for sure. Seakeeper, I am looking at booking on the Symphony of the Seas on January 29th, 2019. 7 days, Eastern Caribbean itinerary. The 8-month anniversary, the caffeine-free Diet Cola anniversary. That's right. You see, he knows I could do T-shirts about everything. I mean, I could do a T-shirt about enjoying this lovely beverage. If only Coca-Cola would sponsor me, I'd put that right on my shirt because they'd have to let me do it. But we could do T-shirts about anything. Fantastic. Cheers, everybody. Here we go. Love it. Brown fuzzy water. There's nothing in it. That's a great idea, though. The Symphony of the Seas, January 19. It should be great. Should be good price too, I would think. Silo, I did see more video of the MSC Armonia. Laugh out loud. A guy walked around to the front. Looked like the bow dug into the sand and some damage under the anchor area. Yeah, and then they hit reverse and they got it off of there. And yeah, it's crazy. Wendy Thompson, hi, Bruce. Hi, everyone. 70 here in Bland. I believe that's Missouri. Welcome back. Wendy, it's good to have you. Michelle, Lucas, Bob, H, Grand Cayman tomorrow. Then Cozumel. And 2 more weeks of cruise. I am over the moon with joy, and why not? You're in my own stomping grounds, my old stomping grounds. Cayman Islands, you're going to be there tomorrow. I used to live there. I did a video, by the way, about the Cayman Islands. It was called something like Expat Family, what it's like to live in the Cayman Islands as a family, as an expatriate family. I got a comment today. Now, this video has got to be 4 months old. I think I did it in December, maybe even November. I did it a long time ago. Well, to me, it's a long time ago. Critical comment. Oh, he was a critic. You're misleading people about the taxation. And so I'm just going, look, I'm just telling you my experience, my personal experience, and what other people did down there in the Cayman Islands. If you're an expatriate, depending on the country you're from, you may or may not have to pay taxes. If you're an American, you're screwed. You got worldwide income to report, whether you're there or not. And you're going to pay taxes back to Uncle Sam, although there are certain deductions you can claim and that type of thing. I worked with a few Americans down there who were quite happy to be there. They loved it. And they're from Texas. And Wes Morrison's from Texas. And he keeps telling us how nice the weather is in Braunfels, Texas all the time. Well, I had a fellow from Lake Jackson, Texas, and was telling me how great it was down there. And he had a bass boat and was fishing. But he liked the Caymans more because he was a scuba diver. And he loved it. But I asked him about the tax situation. He said, I won't be paying any more than I paid at home. I'll probably be paying less because apparently he had certain, he had the wife and the child, and so you had certain deductions, and the rate would be less. But he didn't care. He was making way more money down there than he would ever have made where he was, and he was living the life on a tropical island in the Caribbean. And for a 2 or 3 year stint, not a bad thing to try. And I enjoyed mine, and he enjoyed his. There you go. Let's see here. Pamela Jordan. Hi, Bruce and everyone. Sunny and 71 here in Iva, South Carolina. Welcome, Pamela. Welcome back. Cam Wilson. I saw the video yesterday, too. It was so funny. The ship cut through the dock like a hot knife through butter. Yeah, that's right. I think it was like 67,000 tons of ship moving at 1 mile an hour, and a pier. One wins, one loses. The pier lost. The ship just mushed it good, but it stopped about 30 feet later, didn't it? It just because they ran out of water. Yeah, sand will get the ship eventually. Mother Earth will stop her. Yeah. Wendy Thompson, Michelle Lucas shopping and rum sounds fun. Silo, yeah, it seemed dragging anchor did no good. Were they stuck at full speed? Oh, who knows? We're never gonna. Well, I doubt we'll ever know. No, why would MSC admit to mechanical problems or driver error or whatever? Maybe they want to try to blame the pilot harbor, the harbor pilot. Harbor pilot. I don't know. We'll have to see. We've lost Bruce, it says. Let me see. I'm here. I think seeing myself. You must be okay. I'm looking at an old message, perhaps. And we've lost Bruce. Bruce, come back. Now it's 1,715 subscribers. Wendy Thompson, give the thumbs up. Paula K. Hi, Bruce and everyone. 55 and quite nice in Hanover, PA. Looks like spring is finally on the horizon. Yay, Michelle Lucas, so fun for you. Happy sailing. Seakeeper, the ship was not going at full speed. It was making headway, but those things are not known for stopping on a dime. The forward thrusters did not seem to help much either. No, it takes a little bit more space than that to stop it. I'm sure the anchors helped. I'm sure because they were dragging. I'm sure, but no, the anchor was dragging along the bottom. It was being dragged by the boat. Yeah. Bob Halls, the captain couldn't wait to get to Senior Frogs. I need a drink, and I need a drink bad. Make it a double. Seakeeper Bruce is back at 1,715 subscribers. Fantastic. Michelle Lucas Scott, you will love Alaska. We did Princess Glaciers June 2017. Fantastic. It's going to be a great cruise. Wendy Thompson, Bob H. First stop for all captains. Silo saying autographed pictures? Question mark. Haven't made that yet. Might be an idea. I guess. Maybe I could do something like that. Yeah, it can be kind of maybe on a meet and greet. I could do that too. Or give me time. I've got stuff scheming here, but it's early days, and we're trying this one out to see how it goes. And I'll find out from hopefully some of you, if you decide to order one of these items, let me know how it works out because I'm dying to know. Until we try it, we'll never know. Michelle Lucas, Paula, you know it. B to B, back to back to back. Absolutely. Karen Lipson, hi, everybody. It's 97 degrees here in Phoenix. Going to the pool. We'll catch a replay tonight. You got to love that. When it's 97 degrees, it's dry heat, though. But it's, still 97. You got to go to the pool. You got to take your noodle with you and go for the noodle get together. And if you don't know what that is, you haven't been down there. You don't know. Randy Lucas, wow, just woke up from a nap on the Princess Regal. I dreamed Bruce now had merch. I had this epiphany. Does Bruce have merch? Is it true? I just woke up from a dream. Bob O has lost me as well there for a minute. Oh, he jumped ship. Michelle Lucas, Wendy, and so much more. Experiencing the culture is very humbling. It's going to be great. Jamaica is great. Cayman is great. That's all great. Scott Batchy, hi, Bruce. Another nice day in Ventura. 71 degrees. And the answer is Tokyo. That's the answer. Don't forget, everybody. Charles Jordan, hello, everybody. Hi, Charles. Sherman Mercer, hi, Bruce. Happy for the merch. 79 and sunny in South Texas. Welcome, sir. Charles Jordan, Bruce, when will the teas be available? Right now. You can order them right this second. We're live. The merch is live as far as I know. And I'm hoping that in the next week or two, I start getting messages from people saying, I got your merch. And Hoping you like it. We'll find out. Snowing here in Montreal. Steph K. Oh, man. Yeah. Well, it's a spring snow. And the Montreal Canadiens are not in the playoffs. That hurts even more. I mean, if it were snowing and the Canadiens were playing tonight in the playoffs, you can forgive that, but they're not in the playoffs. Unforgivable. Heads must roll. Bob, oh, hey, Bruce, getting a message. Your video feed is unavailable. Well, I'm showing that I am on. My channel has it on another channel. I'm going to do something here I rarely do. I'm going to, let's see, live on the fly, try to go to my channel and see if I can get my show. Let me hang on. Hopefully you see me while I'm doing this. Hopefully you hear me while I'm doing this. I think you are. I'm just opening a tab on my computer to just double check. And there it is. It says live now. I've just hit the button to see it. And let's see if it takes me to the live now edition of, me. Current live streams. Here it is. It's going. Got the circle of death and loading. And we'll see if I'm on the air. You guys can let me know on any other messages here if I'm on or not. It is circling. It's thinking about it. I'll tell you that. I'm looking at the thinking about it. Let me come to the very end here and let's double check. Refresh working here. Oh, people at the end of my messages say they've got it. So it looks like I'm on. Bob O is saying I'm back. So I'm going to kick out of there and just assume that it's working. And hopefully it wasn't me. There's nothing here. Everything here seems fine. But let's see. Okay. You're back, Bob O. Thanks, Paul. Tammy Ray, good afternoon, everyone. Randy Lucas, welcome, Vay. Bye. Let's see here. Let's see. Like Cam Wilson, I've never heard of the Armonia before either, before the video. Yeah, the MSC Armonia. Who heard of that ship? Exactly. Cam Wilson, hey, Tammy. Randy Lucas, welcome, Valen. From Argentina. Thomas Henry, will the MSC Armonia be able to stop at its next port? Apparently it did. Apparently, from what I know, all is well. That's all I've got. I checked Facebook for an update. I checked Google for an update. I didn't have time to go to MSC's own website. I find that so tedious. But so far, I hear nothing other than it's on its way. Nina Frank, wow, long time since I've been called a babe. Thank you, Bruce. Well, I haven't got a picture, so you could be Jennifer Aniston's sister. You could be like, you could look a lot like my wife, but be your sister, another Jennifer Aniston look-alike, and I'm happy. Thomas Henry, someone told me the AMC Armonia was blown by the wind into the port. Laugh out loud. I find that hard to believe. I do too. There's no way. No way. It didn't look like a windy day to me. I didn't see any waves cresting anywhere in that perfectly blue tropical water, just as flat as glass. Yeah, there was no. I don't think so. Steph K, are you from Canada? It sounds like you have a slight Canadian accent. There is a slight, yes, there's a slight Canadian accent. I'm in Canada. I'm in Canada right now. I'm in Creston, British Columbia, 3 miles north of the Idaho border. The United States, I can see it today. It looks great. Yesterday, I couldn't see the USA. Too many clouds. We had rain. But with mostly, well, the sun is gone now. But it was really sunny when I started the show. That's why this computer screen is going back and forth with the lighting. For a second there, I'm like this. And then if I move too much, it gets darker. Anyway, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm from Canada. But I've lived in the Caymans and in Palm Desert. And I tell you what, this is what happens to me. When I meet someone from wherever, especially in Caymans, I used to work with this fellow. Like I said, he was from the U.S. He's from Texas. I started talking like him. It's kind of like it would just come into me, and I would start the drawl. And my wife would sometimes slap me on the arm, saying, "Stop insulting him." And he's going, "Oh, I love it. He's talking just like me. I can understand him now." I can't help it. I just kind of fit into a room and just kind of go with the flow. What can I say? Charles Jordan, Thomas Henry, if that was the case, they had the engines helping. Yeah, that's right. The engines were going with the wind. They forgot to drop the sails. That's what it was. Too many passengers holding towels up and getting the wind, and they were blowing in. Oh, my gosh. Betsy Lane, I was on the Anthem, came back March 9th, didn't say Didn't stay away long enough. Betsy, I think you told us it was great. I think you told us it was great. When's your next cruise? And I think you did the Caribbean, didn't you? When is your next one? Fantastic. Mary's here. Hi, everyone. 47 here in New Hampshire. I just got home from getting my snow tires off, so Mother Nature better behave. That's right. Don't you come back here with another nor'easter. We've had enough of those. Mary, welcome to the channel today. Tammy Ray, I wouldn't feel safe cruising on the Armonia right now. Yeah, I think when it's pulling into port, you want to be up there watching. Yeah, that's right. Charlie Baum, hi Bruce. A long time ago, I was a crew on a sailboat. A 72-foot sailboat ran aground. Sailors were jumping from side to side to get it off the bottom. Yeah, I believe you would have been, because enough of you guys would have made the difference, right? But not on a big old 70,000-ton monster. Oh gosh. Thomas Henry, Randy has a tough day. Eat, sleep, watch Bruce, dream about merch. Poor guy. He's stressing out. He's got. I think what he needs after this cruise, I think you should take another one. Don't even get off the ship. Just keep going. Just don't even get off the ship. That's what I think you should do. Thomas Henry working here. Betsy Lane, refresh. Chevy and First. Hi, all. I think it is just YouTube. I got the error message too. Had to refresh. There we go. Cam Wilson. Yep, it works. Chevy and First. Yep, just happened again. As I was typing. Paula K. lost you here. Just refresh. Thomas Henry. I started listening in the car via the phone, Bluetooth to the radio. Interesting, when I got home and got the computer going, you were delayed on the computer by a bit. Yeah, isn't that something? There's that lag. Jim Thomas, sure, Randy paid his dues for his fund. I'm sure he did. Thomas Henry, yep, lost here too. Seakeeper, gone again. While you were checking your channel, no sound, no image. Have birds knocked the ball of aluminum foil off your antenna again? Those pesky crows. Thomas Henry, Bruce was run over by the Armonia. It's the Armonia, or it's that spider. That spider we saw the other day. It's now in the wiring. He's causing all kinds of problems, shorting out everything. It's terrible. Just have to keep, Cam is saying, just have to keep refreshing when it does that, I think. Cam Wilson, it's happening for me too. Scott Batchley, working fine at my end. Thomas Henry, hit the refresh, solve the problem. Charles Jordan, it has happened here twice. I had to refresh both times. Thomas Henry, how high a wall do we need to build to block your view? That's right. Well, I can see a 7,100-foot mountain sitting in Idaho over here. So you want to build a couple of Trump towers around the house? Maybe that'll block the view. That's the only way. Oh, man. Tammy Ray, F5 will fresh it as well. Tracy Dunlop saying, sorry, late, sunny, and hot in Naples, Florida. Tracy, welcome back. X is here. I haven't had any problems, so imagine that it's a YouTube connection issue from Tokyo. It's all good. Leslie Lovelace is here. Hi, Bruce and everybody. Welcome back, Leslie. Cam Wilson. Hey, Leslie. Thomas Henry, are there any webcams around Victoria to watch the sun's progress? I doubt it. I don't think there would be. I've not heard of any. Leslie Lovelace, hi Cam, Paula K, going like that. Charles Jordan, where is the link to your merch? Okay, Charles, you go to my homepage. So, on the bottom of this picture here, it's right over here. You'll see where it says subscribe. Oh, by the way, any of you folks who would like to subscribe, just click that button right there. It's free. And then beside is the bell icon. Click on that too. You'll get notified of any updates I'm doing. Just below that, it should say the letters Traveling with Bruce. Click on that. You'll be taken away from my show. But you'll go to my homepage, and on the top corner up there, I believe, if I'm right, that's where the icons are for Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Patreon, PayPal, and Redbubble. It's the little red and white logo at the far end of the page, at the very top. Click on that, and that should take you to the link to my merchandise site on Redbubble. Now, I don't know how well it's working. I don't know how reliable it is so far. I've done it a few times from my home on my page. I've done it through an incognito mode as well to just double check. And I got right in there. And you'll find my banner up there, Traveling with Bruce. Just scroll down and you'll see 3 logos. You'll see one of a picture of St. Thomas. You'll see the round logo, and then you'll see the one with the ship's wheel and the wave underneath it. And if you click on any of those 3, you'll be into the merchandise of that logo. Okay? So if you want to see the one with the steering wheel, click on that logo, you'll see all the merchandise for that. Just scroll down the page. And if you click the other one, you'll see all the merchandise for the round logo. Okay, but just play with it, see how it goes. Campbell's and laugh out loud. Ulani is here. YouTube, it's all your money hitting. You'll be interrupted by commercials anytime now. John Vincent's here. No problems here in New Jersey. Can see you fine. John, that's good to know. Certain viewers have had no issues whatsoever, and I've had no indication here of any problems whatsoever. So it's got to be a link issue between me, the servers, and you guys, and whatever servers you were going through. It's just my guess. I don't know. Anyway, anyone who's here who just joined in, welcome to the chat. It's Bruce with Traveling with Bruce. If you get cut off, apparently you hit refresh and it kicks back in. That's what others are saying on the chat. Sorry about the interruptions. I'm not responsible. We launched merchandise today for Traveling with Bruce. T-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, coffee mugs, dishwasher safe. Someone was asking me once. Travel mugs, stickers, posters, pillows. We have women's tops, men's tops, different styles, different prices, and colors. In some cases, 17 colors, some cases 4 or 5. You'll find out as you play along with the site, and just experiment with it and see what you find. You see something you like, order it. That would be great. I love it. Gary M. Redbubble works. Second visit, FYI. Love the show. Gary, thanks for coming back for your second show. Great to have you here. The link works. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. That's wonderful. And I'm glad you're here. Where are you watching from? Have you cruised before? I would love to hear from you. Were you on the Sun? Were you one of those? Because I've been asking for some of those folks to come on over and say hi, and want to get the update from them on anything they know. Now, news from here, cruise news. Wanted to mention today, I saw an article talking about the top cruise lines guesstimates for their growth, what kind of growth they're looking at getting. And this has a lot to do, I think, with how many ships they've got on order right now. The top cruise lines, I just picked off like the top 4 just because I didn't want to go into too many smaller lines. But the big 4, which would be Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, Carnival, and then MSC, I included as number 4. They are looking at expanding their size anywhere from 36 to 114% over the next 5 years. This is unprecedented growth. And we all know a brand new cruise ship with 4,000 passengers, 5,000 passengers, 500 to 800 million, easy. If it's one of the Symphony of the Seas size ships, one of those, $1 billion, $1.2 billion, $1.3 billion, and it'll only go up from there. So these are serious investments. Royal Caribbean is saying that in the next 5 years, they expect to go from handling a maximum of 6.2 million passengers a year to 8.4 million passengers a year. That is 36%. That's the smallest growth. That's unbelievable. Now, of course, Royal Caribbean owns Celebrity and a few other lines. Norwegian, our friends at Norwegian, who are having all kinds of problems right now, they're saying they're going from 2.5 million to 3.5 million. So that's a 1 million increase, but on a percentage basis, that's 40%. That's quite significant as well. Carnival, 11.1 million to 15.8 million. So that's 42% more, and that includes the Carnival Cruise Line, Princess Cruise Line, All in America, Cunard, P&O Cruises, Europe and Australia, Costa Cruises, and a number of others. They own like 11 or 12 different divisions, and that's why they're going from 11.1 to 15.8 million more passengers on an annual basis over the next 5 years. That is phenomenal growth. MSC, 2.1 million to 4.6 million is their guesstimate, and that's 114%. That's the big one. Now, I've talked about MSC, about how they've got something like $14 billion of ships on order. That is serious money. And I'm just hoping, of course, I'm crossing my fingers, please don't have MSC seaside issues that have already cropped up on that, please. About just smooth sailing, please. And I know they'll get the kinks worked out. They'll get it done. They'll work it out. It just, please make it sooner rather than later is all I'm asking. So 2.1 to 4.6 million. They will surpass Norwegian in size for passenger counts on an annual basis. Norwegian will get 3.5 million going. These guys at MSC, 4.6. So they will become the #3 line globally, passing Norwegian, even though Norwegian is adding ships all the time. The Bliss, just about to hit. It's incredible. The Bliss has got another one already announced that they're building as well. Can't keep up with the MSC production. The MSC is just churning them out and bringing out ships probably every 6 months. It's incredible. Serious money. Now, 2020, next year, like a year and a half from now, 2 years from now, the cruise business is expected to grow at 7.9% on an annual basis again. So that is, again, phenomenal numbers, growth numbers. That is fast and furious growth of numbers. And it is quite amazing, which leads me to my little, not a rant, but a little point I'm going to make. And that is, if cruise lines like Carnival want to go from 11.1 to 15.8, or Royal Caribbean from 6.2 to 8.4, these two particular lines in particular, with all their subsidiary lines, Norwegian trying to add 1 million passengers a year. In order to do that, you're going to have to refurbish more ships than you bargained for from maybe 5 years ago. I have a hunch that the Norwegian Sun, to give you an example of the ship that's in the news now with all of its horror stories from 4 consecutive cruises with these toxic chemicals and everything else. My hunch is that the Norwegian Sun may have been scheduled for a dry dock last year or 2 years ago, back in 2014. And I'm going now back a couple years before that. I'm going to talk like 2010, 11, when they were planning the 2014 refurbishment for the Sun, which they did do. I would bet you that in 2010, 11, the thought might have been that refurbishment would be the last one for that ship, and that they would run it out for about 5 or 6 more years until 2020. And then that ship would be sold off as a used, tired cruise ship to a third world country ferry operation. And the ship would just, grind its way out for another 15, 20 years until it would be scrapped somewhere in Pakistan or India or whatever. But because Norwegian is under such pressure to compete, they're a public company now, they now have to report to the bankers on Wall Street every 13 weeks. How are we doing on our numbers? They've decided that, well, what we'll do is the 2014 refurbishment won't be the last one. They did it. They did it. I guess it was a refresh, but it wasn't a major refresh. And here we are 4 years later, and it's in for a pretty serious redo. And it's so serious that they decided to put passengers into an unbelievable inconvenience scenario and risk their health ultimately by doing a bunch of refurbishment work on the decks of the ship for 60 days prior to getting to dry dock. Unforgivable. And that's just, the latest story that we have that's out there. It's unbelievable, though. It's just a terrible story. Anyway, I have a feeling that we're talking about Carnival the other day. Was it last week, 2 weeks ago? I was talking about Carnival was refreshing and just had refreshed one of their 1991 ships from 1991. And 1993. These are ships that would have, 10 years ago, they would have sold them off by now, would have dumped them, but they can't. They need the space for these 3 and 4 day runs because the new ships that they've got coming are instantly being sold out. The pressure is on for Carnival to bring out 4,000 passenger cruise ships rather than the 2,500 cruise ships they used to produce all the time. And of course, Royal Caribbean is upping the ante with 6,800 passenger cruise ships. And now MSC is talking 6,000 to 7,000 passenger cruise ships from their line, all running on liquefied natural gas, no less. So the pressure is on to one up everybody. And so the business growing at 8%. Carnival cannot sell off their cruise ships. They can't do it. They've got to refurbish them, put water slides on them, and jazz them up with a new bar and a Guy Fieri burger stand, and really jazz them up to really build them up. Because to build a new one, to build another Carnival Horizon cruise ship, $500-600 million bucks. Why not just refurbish one of these for $50 to $90 million bucks? in 30 days and get it back out on the sea and just let it make money, let it make more money. So as long as they can sell the berths, the staterooms, to a growing number of passengers, they're going to keep doing it. And they've discovered something else. Norwegian has discovered it. Carnival has figured it out. They've got two options. They can go with the super cheap cruise, the 3-day booze run, 4-day booze run to Mexico and back out of Galveston, and offer cruises for super cheap money, or the cheap cruise to the Bahamas and back, Bermuda and back. Or they're doing what Norwegian is doing. Well, why don't we just throw in a booze package? We give them a drink card automatically as part of the fare. No discussion, no choice. It's part of the fare. You have to have it. And so now you've got a $200 a night cabin in a $30-year-old cruise ship that got a refurbishment, and it's doing 3- and 4-day runs, and it's working. It's selling. People are buying it. And as long as the cruise lines can take these old ships, dress them up, and flog the drink package as part of the deal, and the folks on board are so happy, having a great old time, they don't care. They're going to keep doing it. And it's when there's a downturn, if there is one coming, if there ever is one, there'll be a downturn, and it might be that the fancy ships take the bigger hit, and the old ships don't. Because the cruise line can cut the fare on the older ships even more than they can cut the fare on the billion-dollar ship. Anyway, so that was my thought today when I saw this. I put this together with that, and I went, oh yeah, we've got more refurbishments coming, and they're going to be even more dramatic. They'll be even more dramatically done, and of course they'll be advertised quite heavily. Interesting stuff. Let's see here what's going on here. Just going to come back to my, gonna get my messages here. Oh, we got a few folks who are coming in through here. Very good. Yes, sir. Gary M. Link. Okay, John Vincent, never cruised before. Would like to, but I don't know anything about doing it. When I'm ready, could I text you for some info? Oh yeah. Oh, John, I know you're getting replies. I know you are. Tammy Ray, John, cruise is the best way to travel. Steaming Bean. It's not all about size, you know. Randy Lucas, John V, just hang out here. You'll learn a lot from all of us. Steaming Bean, every day I keep on thinking the charm of those medium-sized ships. A good point. I love the Jade over the Epic in Norwegian's case. I loved it. It was great. Seakeeper, yes, Tammy. Unless one is just plain weird, once you have cruised, there's no going back to other holidays. Cruising is highly addictive. My name is Seakeeper, and I'm a cruise addict. It's like we're at an AA meeting, but we're at a cruise addict CA meeting. I'm addicted to cruising. I can't help it. Oh man. Yeah, here we go, Seakeeper. Somebody point me towards the support group. Please. Thomas Henry, a 2-week cruise is the best way to relax. No driving, parking, traffic, etc. Unpack and organize a cabin and enjoy the relaxing sway. And every day a different view, almost a different view every hour, depending on where you're cruising. And it's global. It's not just the Caribbean. It's global, and it's fantastic. Charles Jordan, thumbs up. Tammy Rach, Seakeeper of I can afford it. I was just retired. I would probably live on cruises. If I could afford it, I would just live on cruises. John Vincent, thanks everyone. I've been listening to Bruce and everyone else for weeks on cruising. Gary M, I live in Petrolia, Ontario. Oh, that's right. You're back. I've been on 4 cruises, 2 Carnival, 1 Celebrity, 1 Norwegian. Gateway, Getaway, not Sun. Thank goodness. Yes, you've been on the Getaway. Well, welcome back from Petrolia, Gary M. Norwegian Dawn booked for Southern Caribbean. ABC Islands, January 19th, January 2019, 11-day from San Juan. Carnival Horizon booked for January 2020, 8-day Caribbean from Miami. Fantastic. I'm hoping that San Juan, by the time you get there, which is 2019, will have their act together on that airport and the reliability factor to get in and out. Get there the day before your cruise, for sure, the day before at the very least. Don't try to arrive on the day of the cruise in San Juan. Don't do it. You'll be risking missing it. Steamy Bean, I was on the Getaway. Steamy Bean, 2014. Thomas Henry, and I am on the Star next Saturday, transatlantic Miami to Barcelona. And Thomas knows That ship's going into dry dock right after he gets off that ship. It's going into dry dock. Now, it's apparently not a heavy-duty dry dock, but a dry dock nonetheless. So, Thomas, I'm looking for you to let us know what's happening on that ship, if anything, when you're on it. Please let us know. Tammy Ray, I'm booked on the Carnival Horizon next summer and the Carnival Panorama the following spring. Tammy will have no issues with dry dock issues of any kind. These are brand new ships. Fantastic, Tammy. Gary M., I hope everyone has great times. Bon voyage. Thomas, Steve Bartley. Thomas, don't you mean Sunday? Thomas Henry, thanks. Having trouble sleeping due to the excitement. Tammy Ray, too long away, but hey, I have some holidays to look forward to too. Steaming Bean, I am looking at the Anthem of the Seas for July 2019 for 9 nights. Thomas Henry, well, yes, but I fly out on Saturday, so forgot the overnight. Aha. Thomas Henry, how about a discussion about the difference in the buffets between the Dawn class and the Jewel class? Jewel has islands. I like these. Dawn has those dang lines. Yeah, interesting. Good point. Something to talk about. Leslie's saying, and Bruce is our enabler. Yeah, we're addicted to cruising, and Bruce just keeps feeding us more. He's a pusher. Cruisers Anonymous, Randy Lucas says. Cruisers Anonymous, help us. Steaming Bean, I can save money if I stay with Bruce and his wife. You're not getting in the front door. You have no idea. Jen's tough. She's not only looks like a supermodel, but she's tough. Yeah, don't mess with Jen. Let me tell you. Oh man. Cam Wilson, laugh aloud. This is the support group. Yes, we are the support group. Tracy Dunlop, we won't ever go on NCL. This guy again used to go on yearly for Girls Weekend. After last year, never again. Old and used ship. Too much alcohol served. Bahama police arresting people on the ship. Oh man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pamela Jordan, we can start the CAA group, Cruise Addicts Anonymous. Laugh out loud. The Steamy Bean, I want to wear Bruce's gold chains that he has displayed, and they can call me Mr. Get Down Disco King. There you go. That's right. Pick up a couple of these and hit a cruise ship. Tammy Ray, yes, I try to book new ships when I can, Tammy Ray, but I always pick different port as well. Leslie's Lovely's video feed just went out on me. Yeah, he just did refresh, hit refresh. Thomas Henry, streaming could be the live in the camera. Streaming could be the live in the cameraman. I'm not sure what that means, Thomas. Leslie's, I'll try to log back on after I check out Bruce's website. Thomas Henry, oops, that was streaming. Steaming could be the live in cameraman. Oh man. All right. Other topic today, or other little thing I was going to tell you today was the Carnival Legend. The Carnival Legend cruise ship, built in 2002, so 16 years old. Can handle 2,100 passengers, 930 crew. It is going in for a $45 million refurbishment in British Columbia. 2-week dry dock, apparently. They're putting in brand new water slides, probably very similar to these other ships, 300-foot long water slide, twin racing water slides, the whole 9 yards, enhancing the kids area. Pools will be completely renovated. That's going to cost them. It looks like they're going to re-enter service on the 14th of May first, and then to Alaska. It's going to do the Alaska season right after that, sailing from Honolulu to Vancouver in 11 days. So it's an 11-day cruise. So it's sailing from Honolulu to Vancouver. I would love to know if anyone knows anyone who's on that ship right now. Is it being worked on the decks in the Pacific as it's coming into British Columbia? And then right after the refurbishment on May the 14th, what is it going to be like with construction workers for that first or second cruise to Alaska and back after refurbishment? Love to know what's going on with that. So that was the other thing I was going to notice today. I'm noticing now more and more, I'm catching more and more announcements here and there about refurbishments. And I'm really looking into this to see just what, are there any more Norwegian Sun nightmares coming our way? I sure don't want to have to see that anymore. I tell you, unbelievable. So we'll see what comes up on that. Steaming Bean lost. Steaming Bean lost the stream. Bruce is too popular. Cam Wilson. So the Legend is getting the Carnival 2.0 upgrade. Tammy Ray, I was on the Legend 2 summers ago. Thomas Henry, wife is calling me for dinner. Good night, everybody. See you, Thomas. Tammy Ray, good night, Thomas. Gary M. Carnival still lets you bring on 12 sodas per person. And Randy Lucas, don't forget the thumbs up. Peeps, yeah, give Bruce thumbs ups if you can. I would appreciate it. So far, we got 45 thumbs ups on this video. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody. I bet you if you got kicked off and you came back in, I bet you can give me another one. No, maybe not. No, I don't think you can. No, because you only allowed one per person on the thing. Never mind. Let's see. Randy Lewis, Steaming Bean. Bruce, I could sleep on the bed hanging over you on the cruise. You know, the one up there. Be careful, as I'm only a biscuit away from. I try to get through these messages, folks. I really try. But it's not easy. I'll tell you right now, he says, I'm only a biscuit. Oh, yeah. Let's try a third time. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. I'm only a biscuit away from 400 pounds. I got it. I got it in there. Oh, yeah. I could just imagine we're in the room and you're up on the bunk up there. And we're going through some seas. Oh, the hand comes over and then the hand goes back. Terror in Jen and Bruce's eyes as they're looking up at the cot just above our heads. Will it hold? Will something come rolling out? Oh, man. Jen is going to be on one end of the bed. I'm going to be on the other end of the bed. There's going to be open space in the middle. And who knows what's coming rolling down here. Oh, my God. Oh, we're having too much fun here. We're having too much fun. I just finished my day with a hyper grade 5 class. I need humor. Help me, please. I'm surrounded by grade 5s. Yeah, my eyes are watering, all right. Oh, man. I'm going to have to show Jen this clip later, because she'll say to me, how was your show? Oh, it was great. I'll say it was great, and I'll try to remember, oh, I got to show you something. You're not going to believe what happened today, or, someone said this, and then this happened, and we did that. Oh, today I'll have to show her this. Too much fun. Bill Shoop is here. I don't recall seeing biscuits on any of my 5 cruises. Yeah, but if you smuggle them aboard, what are you going to do? If he's smuggling these things on board, we can't stop him. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Jen is going to freak when she sees this video tonight. Unbelievable. All right, well, let me wrap this up by saying, for those of you who were not here earlier, who just joined us in the last 10 or 20 minutes, big day today for Traveling with Bruce. Bruce has merch. Bruce has stuff. You can get merchandise from Bruce's channel and deck yourself out with all kinds of things that weren't available before. Let me show you what I'm talking about. How about here we are, ladies. We have tops for the ladies. Here's a logo for Traveling with Bruce. Here we go. And let's see if I can get this to work. Oh, my goodness. Here's the one in blue. Here's one in white. Here's a picture of all the merch that's available, just to give you an idea. And sorry for the quality. To see this in top quality, just go to my homepage. On the very top, on your screen, it'll be in the top left. There's on the very far top left, it's a little red and white logo for an outfit called Redbubble. Redbubble manufactures merchandise for all kinds of people, including YouTubers like myself. I put a couple logos up with the assistance of one of my viewers, one of my subscribers. We were able to create a couple logos, and I was able to get them uploaded today. And there are t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, travel mugs, stickers, pillows, just all kinds of stuff for 2 different kinds of logos. Click on there. You'll come into a store, into a website, a web shop for Traveling with Bruce, and you can rummage around. You just click on one of the logos you want to look at. There are actually 3 logos you can click. One is just a photo from St. Thomas. I don't expect anyone to buy that. And then there's 2 Traveling with Bruce logos that have been created. More will follow as I get more creative and get through the logistics of making these. But at the moment, you want to wear some Frommer or Traveling with Bruce merch. This is your chance to grab some Traveling with Bruce merch and check it out. It helps my cause. I get a percentage of the action, but all the work is done by Redbubble. I don't do any of it. They just notify me, you got an order, so-and-so ordered a blah, 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 or this or that. And they do it all. They make the item, they collect the money, they ship the item, they handle returns if there's an issue with the item, they guarantee the product. If it's the wrong size, you contact them. They even have an 800 number with human beings that'll talk to you. I've checked other YouTubers who use it, and they're happy. And I've found a number of people who are in the T-shirt design business. All they do is make T-shirts, different kinds of artistic whatever, and a lot of them use Redbubble. There are other services out there, but I decided to try with Redbubble, see how it works out. And if any of you place an order, let me know. And if you get the product, tell me how it turns out. I'm dying to know if any of you end up with a Traveling with Bruce t-shirt or anything else. So that's the big news from the day today. Plus, when I went on the air, we were at 1,713 subscribers. Yesterday, we were at 1,695. I'm told we're higher than that now. I'm told that we've hit something like 1,717. So we've added 4 more during this show. Isn't that fabulous? That's just absolutely wonderful. I'm beyond thrilled. I couldn't be happier. Looks like 280 people were watching in the last hour this show or my channel as a whole, and in the last hour, almost 340 were watching. See that bar there? That's the live stream that we're doing now. That was the first hour of the live stream. So I'm just thrilled with it. The growth is there, the following is there, and people are coming on board to enjoy the show. So thank you all, one and all, for being here, being a subscriber and a follower. I love it. I'm going to wrap this up today. This is Wednesday's show, April the 11th, 2018. I'm going to be on tomorrow for 2 shows, 5 o'clock and also at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So please join in. The tomorrow night show, the evening show, I'll do some more trivia. We'll do some more traveling trivia and other trivia. It seems to go over fairly well. And we'll do that, but I'll have news of the day again, and we'll follow what's going on. Thank you again for joining me and following me. Thank you for the thumbs ups today. It looks like we've got, how many we got here? Oh my gosh, 51 have come in. Fantastic. Thank you for the 51 thumbs ups today. It helps with the analytics on YouTube's computer. It senses traffic and action on a channel, and it starts recommending more of the videos of that creator. So you're helping my cause. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats today to get the show started. I had those come in before I even was talking today. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Just going to check here. Any more messages I didn't see here? Pamela Jordan, good night. See you next time. Steamy Bean, he just got my La Lita Loca shirt today. There you go. You got those guys. Fantastic. Steamy Bean, I did a video on it on my Steamy Bean channel. Fantastic. I want a logo with Bruce's face on it. Tammy Ray, have a great evening, everyone. I'll check out your merch after the show. Keith Mahoney, the Sea Cruises asked, they're people for money so they can cruise. I think that was the end of the Sea Cruises. Don't make the same mistake. There you go. Send me money so I can go on a cruise. There you go. Take care and wear your underwear. Thank you, Steaming Bean. Cam Wilson, see you guys tomorrow. Debbie Manuel, shoot, just missed most of the show. Do the darn employer. Oh, the nerve. We'll catch up tonight so it can be ready for double show tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you, Debbie. You too. Steaming Bean 52. Randy Lucas, night all headed to the buffet. Remember, the money's in the meat. That's right. Tammy Ray, enjoy, Randy. Tammy Ray, enjoyed. Steaming Bean, 55 thumbs up. There we go, 55 thumbs up. Thank you, Steaming Bean. That's fabulous. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce saying, I had a good time today. I don't know about you guys. I had a riot. Thanks for joining me. Lots of fun today. Thanks for tolerating my commercial on my merchandise. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 5 o'clock Eastern tomorrow and at 8 o'clock tomorrow night Eastern. If you can make one show or both, please come by. Tell your friends to join us here. It's Cruisers Anonymous. It's a help support group. Come on by. Subscribe here, join in the fun, and let's have some more fun tomorrow. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Take care for now. Goodbye.